fun to record yourself. I kind of want to do this more.
Really?
It's on, by the way.
Okay, good to know. Grady does it for every one of our observations.
Who does?
Grady.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of hate it actually, but some people like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's been good practice for myself.
That's cool.
Like, what am I doing well? Or like recording different parts of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see.
My kids get really shy when he pulls it out.
Yeah.
And it crushes the vibe of the class.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's a big dumb iPad. It's just a little phone.
Right.
But it's this iPad. He's like walking around. Like, yeah, they're not answering right now.
Yeah, they're
put an iPad in their face.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, I really don't want it to take any more time. So I think that
Okay.
I'm gonna stop them,
Okay.
and we're gonna clean up, and then they're gonna staple their handouts, and then we'll collect it.
That's fine. We only had one more person to go. So.
Okay. So they will have gotten through 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, look, it worked.
My kids will have an extra notebook paper for the first step they took.
Okay.
That's a good idea, the characters on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise it's like all confusing. For the graphic novel, I did like two highlighter versions, so I was thinking maybe if we wanted to, we could get characters. Otherwise, we could probably just start with the graphic novel with us again. Well, I had to.
But we can be consistent characters, so that makes sense. Was it here?
You see the colored one?
No.
Highlighted? So I don't know, I was like kind of back and forth on like changing just to get more readers.
Yeah.
So I think we'll do the graphic novel, we'll take kids to do the modern, and then I will switch for the old. And we're just gonna do
We'll have time to get to the old today, right?
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna do question 1
Yeah.
to get through all 3, and then we might not get to question 2.
Well, plus, if we answer question 1 and they know it carries over, then there's like a purpose for the reading.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I know, I'm looking to see why that is, as opposed to like, because I think it was a little confusing. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's great.
And then the different questions got confusing. So we'll just focus on one. It's right there, though. Right. Alright, remember we gotta have cheeks in our seats by the bell. Otherwise we're a party.
I ain't just grabbing my fix.
No, wait. Alright. Thank you those of you that were in your seat by the bell. Make sure that part of our college bound behavior is being ready for that. We are actually going to stop so we can transition into Julius Caesar. So I have 2 asks of you. Ask number 1 is you're going to staple your do now on top, and then have the quiz and the scorecard behind it. I don't care what order, as long as your do now is on top. Group A, you guys have 4 papers, so that extra one goes in the back. Group B, you guys had 4 as well, so that extra one in the back. We had 3. Staple with the do now on top.
Yes, we saw it. We got it.
All right, you can All right, here's ask number 2. For ask number 2, I'm gonna give you guys. Oh, you have my timer. 1 minute. Thanks for your eyes, guys. All right, you have 1 minute to move my seats, return to your home desk, and pass up that paper. 1 minute, go. Alright guys, you have about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Alright, you have 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so for this activity, okay. Lakenya, why don't you come and sit next to Carla, and Christina sit in the middle. Okay? Yeah, no, you're good, sorry. There's someone here. Okay, that should be passed up. That activity should be passed up. I'm gonna collect that so we can move on. Alright, while we are moving on, I want you to take out the 3 texts and figure out which one is the comic, the modern, and the original. So figure out which one is the comic, the modern, and the original. Yes, it might be obvious. So you want to find the comic, the modern, and the original. Okay, bring your eyes and ears back up here. So hold up the comic. Wait, and 2 more people to hold up the comic. 3 more people to hold up the comic. There you go. All right, hold up the modern. So the modern. Can you go, ladies? Yeah, the modern. Now hold up the original. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So what you'll notice is that we are actually going to read all 3 today. Okay. Yep, today. All right. Let's see what our learning target is. Okay. On this paper, at the top, as soon as you get this paper, put your name on it, and then go ahead and take a look at the top. Extra. And take a look at the learning target in bold letters. And if I had you circle 4 keywords, what would those 4 keywords be? If I had you circle 4 keywords, what would those 4 keywords be in the learning target? So circle those. question 1. I'm going to keep this up here because we're going to get characters in a second. But what is the question that we have to get evidence for? So take a look below your learning target on your paper and see question 1. Can you guys go ahead and circle question 1? Alright, so when you look at question 1 here, let's get a reader, nice and loud. Who's our nice and loud reader? Guillermo, can you read that for me?
In Act 1, Scene 1, does everyone respond the same to Caesar's return? If not, how do they differ?
Yes. Okay, so draw an arrow from return, and we know that Julius Caesar returned from where? War. War with who? Think back to your readings. So think back to your readings. You can also open up your binder. I think you may. I'm not sure if you have this reading back yet. So this is from the movie and from the reading. Who did we go to war with? Remember that word? The place in Italy. The person.
Why don't we leave it? We'll figure it out.
All right. Okay. So we got to figure out who he went to war with. So he definitely returned from war. You guys remember, did he win or lose his battle? He won. Okay, so he won a war, and we're not sure who. All right, so we're going to read the text 3 different ways, and we're always going to be answering this question. Okay? We want to know how everyone feels. Did I ask for just one group or everybody? Okay, so this is a key word here because there are different people and you're going to see how they respond. Okay? Alright, so today starts our first time reading Julius Caesar and we're just going to play around with 3 different texts. In this class, we're going to read all 3 all the time. Like, not every day like this, but sometimes we'll just look at the graphic novel, sometimes we'll only look at the modern, and then sometimes we may just look at the old. But we're going to play around with all different 3, so just be ready for that. Today we're going to look at all 3 just to get like our feet wet and just to kind of feel comfortable with it. So what this looks like. This is a play, okay? That's why it's nice and short. You notice how this guy is really short? This one's bigger. We'll explain why this one's so much bigger. But it's a play. And plays are meant to be what? Small to the point, entertaining, acted out, okay? So today is the first day where I'm going to start taking on some actors to start reading. Eventually, everyone has to read. It's going to be part of your CBB. And eventually, everyone will perform a little piece of it, okay? So if you are someone who's shy or nervous, maybe you want to try a little tiny part today, you will eventually always have to do something, okay? So Evelyn and I are going to kind of start it, but we're not going to be the full only cast. We're going to take on a few volunteers as well. So think about that as I bring up our roles today. Okay? There's a variety of parts. Some of them are smaller than others. So Alma, keep your head up. Thank you. Is it working? Alright. So Evelyn and I are going to do the first round of Flavius and Marlus, and we are going to change that up later for the carpenter, the cobbler, and then these characters are going to change. So we're not going to be reading this every time. Eventually I'm going to need some other audience members to fill in. Okay, so think about if you want to be that person. Is anyone taking an offer now? I'll put you in there. Alright, Tavon. Okay. And Ricky, you want a part? Okay, you're going to read the modern version when we get there. Okay, and then I'm going to need a carpenter and a cobbler. Those parts are tiny. Carpenter and a cobbler. Yeah? Carpenter? Cobbler? Carpenter? Cobbler? Alright. Okay. Thank you. Brandon and I, right? Alright. So, we are actually going to start with our graphic novel. So everyone take out the cartoon version. Okay? And then flip your paper over. Flip your paper over. Alright. 5, this is where we're going to answer these questions. So this is going to be reading number 1. Reading number 1 is going to be the graphic novel. Okay? And I'm going to draw a little T-chart for now. Yep, so go ahead and draw that T-chart for now. Okay, go ahead and fold your comic book so that you have page 10 and 11. 10 and 11. You should see an angry-looking dude with the helmet. So page 10. We're all going to start with page 10. Okay? Go ahead and fold it once you got it. Yep. Find page 10. All right. Cool. All right. Got your 10? Ready? Okay. Expectations while we read this first round. What do you think you should be doing while we read? Following along. This is my last version using it, so you guys can write on it and it helps you. You're my last class. All right. So let's set the scene. Julius Caesar got back from war. He won. How do you think he's feeling? He's feeling good. He's feeling real good. Feeling real good. Okay. All right, but we got to figure out how he feels or how everyone else feels. Everyone else. Okay, so there's a few different people. This is going to be a key moment. So I'm going to read this box and think about this. But not everyone was happy. 2 government officials, Flavius and Marcus, tried to send away some of the crowds. All right, I'll be the soldier dude. You be the other guy. Okay. So keep in mind, what kind of people were they? Government. So we're the government. Okay? Pretend like we're like the police. And then I'm going to do some other voices that are not the police. Okay? Alright. Go home, you lazy men.
Why are you here in holiday clothes instead of working in your shops?
Why, sir, I'm a good shoemaker, but today I came out to see Caesar and celebrate with him.
For shame, he did not fight a foreign enemy, but the sons of a great Roman, Pompey.
Pompey, who fought to keep Caesar from making himself ruler of Rome. Pompey, whom you have often cheered for in these very streets. How many times have you all waited all day just to cheer on Pompey as he passed by? Now you dress up to cheer the man who shed Pompey's blood? We must remove these decorations. They're an insult to the memory of Pompey. So a little sidebar here. That day also happened to be a holiday. They were honoring the god of lubricants. And there was also to be a race. And so like statues were decorated for a couple reasons that day.
My character responds, are we allowed to do that? After all, it is the Feast of Lupercal.
We don't need such things to remind us what Caesar's done. Before we know it, he'll make himself king. You go that way, I'll go this way. Remove all those decorations that you see.
I'll do it.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, first off, he won a war with who? Pompey. All right, so now we know who he fought. We fought Pompey. Okay, so we got to go back to this text. We want to think, how does everyone feel? Before we can figure it out, we got to figure out who is everyone. So if you can figure out the everyone, who are the everyone here? Let's think about this. Let's turn and talk, and I'll tell you that there's more than one everyone. So turn and talk. Who's everyone here? Who do you guys think everyone is? Got it. Who do you ladies think is everyone? Perfect. Okay. Alright guys, you should get the backside.
I know, I just stuck it off.
Thank you. Alright, so won a war with Pompey. Thank you for clarifying that, Guillermo. Now we'll go back. Alright, so let me use some hands. Who were the 2 groups of people? Who was everyone? Guillermo?
Government and citizens.
So we got the government and we got the citizens. Perfect. Okay. Now, how does the government feel and how do you know? How did the feel about Caesar? How'd you know? And then how the citizens feel about Caesar? Ah, how'd you know that? Yep, exactly. Now, how do the citizens feel? Dude, you nailed it.
What about how does
Textual evidence. Good job. All right. So, what do you think? How do the government dudes feel? Yeah, how did you know that?
So okay, so
Exactly.
this
Good use of evidence. How do the people feel?
this block, that's
Exactly. Exactly. How'd you know that?
That's like just a random citizen. Here was Padberg.
Yeah.
The guy with the helmet was yelling at
They
pretty much.
Uh-huh. Nice. So even though we didn't hear from the citizens, we kind of got it through him. That was a really good catch.
trying to celebrate. Okay, cool.
All right. So let's your arms loose, please. Be right there. No, it's a little cold over here. Can I get government? How the government feel? So I need hands with evidence. Ooh, I got a lot on this side of the room. All right, Edgar, how'd the government feel? They were mad. How'd you know they were mad? Nice. Good job. All right, so can you give me the actual line from our text? We'll write this down. Tell me, what do you want to write down? What page are you on? 10. Okay, and oh, okay. What's the line? Got it. So slave. Oh, that was my era. Guys, too young to know about him. Alright, Flavors and Marlis tried to send away some of the crowds. Nice use of evidence, Edgar. I heard other evidence, so I wanted to call on Brandon and Guillermo because they also had some really good evidence. Alright, so what about, okay, what was some other evidence? Exactly. Okay, so if the shoemaker wanted to go celebrate, how did the citizens feel about him? They feel happy. Yeah. So here we had one little moment where the citizen was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate Caesar." So it's not. You can use your hand if you have a question. Okay? It sounds like you're having some questions back there, but you're not raising your hand. Let's use our hands. All right. So they feel really happy, and let's use that evidence. So he says, came out to see, and you guys should be following with me. When my pen's moving, your pen's moving. We're doing this first one together, and then you're going to be doing the other two not with me. Okay? So make sure you're understanding the process that we're taking before we move on. And then Guillermo, when we're done with this, when you're done writing, I want you to share out what you noticed. Okay? So make sure you have the two groups and you have the two pieces of text. So Jai, you got the text? Okay. You got the text. What is the text? Okay. You can be more specific than that. It doesn't make sense with their man. Which part? So you don't understand that they're mad, you don't understand that they're happy, and you don't understand that Julius Caesar just came back. Even though I just told you that. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to like maybe track something. Okay, so maybe let's go back over here. Okay, let's do this in order. What happened first? What happened first? Yeah, let's do a story. What happened first? There you go. JC won. Okay. So now, what's happening? What are people doing? Some are complaining, and the others are what? Who's complaining? And who's happy? There you go. That's it. We're just doing two parts of the story. So why don't you write that down so you can understand the sequence? Okay, Guillermo, what did you notice? How did we know that the citizens were? Yeah.
Because they just wanted to celebrate.
Yeah.
And that is why.
That's Flavius? No, Marlus. Marlus? Yes.
Okay, well, Marlus got upset because they used to fight a lot outside with Pompey.
Exactly. Alright, so can you guys take a look at this?
Could you repeat that nice and loud so that this side of the room can hear it too?
Yeah.
That's a great observation.
Take a look at page 10.
He got upset because they used to fight alongside Pompey. Now that they fought him. Not for everybody.
Yeah, and so we're talking about the citizens here. The citizens, you were saying what?
Or just taking it as they didn't care who they fought.
Exactly. Because you notice the citizens, who they first cheered for? Pompey. And now they're cheering for Caesar. So what does that show you about them?
Thank you.
Yeah, they're pancakes. They flip. Exactly. Alright. So now we're going to move into the modern text, and you're going to open up to page 3. Okay. We're going to do the exact same scene again, but we're going to look at it through the lens of a modern text, and we're going to be answer the same question. So I'll make sure you ask before you get out of your seat, okay? Alright, so draw your T-chart and make sure you have the government and you have the citizens. Alright, and this is where we have different readers. This is where Brandon and Guillermo come in.
Brandon, what's your part? What's that? What's your part, Guillermo? So Brandon, what is it?
Oh yeah, Marlus. Yeah. Alright. So this time, who's Flavius? Who's Flavius? Davon?
Yep.
And then Marlus was Ricky, right? And then we have Carpenter and the Cobbler. Alright, cool. And action. And action. You can go ahead.
You can sing his visitor up in office.
Get out of here. Go home, you lazy man. What? Is today a holiday? Don't you know that working men aren't supposed to walk around on their work day without wearing their work clothes? Get there, speak up. What's your occupation?
I'm a carpenter, sir.
Where are your leather apron and your ruler? What are you doing wearing your best clothes? And you, sir, what's your trade?
Well, compared to a fine workman,
Nice.
you might call me a mere cobbler.
Good.
But what's your trade? Answer me straightforwardly.
It is a trade, sir, that I practice with a clear conscience.
Conscience?
I am a mender of war swords.
What trade, boy? You insolent rascal. What trade?
Sir, please, don't be angry. But if your souls are worn out, I can't mend you.
What do you mean by that? Men. Me? You impertinent fellow.
Alright, what just happened between them?
Big oranges.
Yeah, they had a little fight. We got a little fight.
Boom.
They're about to come to blows right now over some shoemaking. Alright, so only read on the right. That's the modern.
So no fear is the part we don't read.
Correct. We read the no fear side. Have no fear. All right. So they're just about to come into blows, and then what does the cobbler say?
Life's a compliment.
Flavius.
Said, how would you say?
You already said that.
Oh, okay. You're a cobbler, are you?
Surely, sir, all that I live by is what the owl.
Other side. Right side.
I'll tell you.
No, you're right. That's okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I asked it. Wait, I asked it. Not on that side. You said no.
Page 5.
We're reading the right. We don't read the left.
We read the no fear side.
It's the same exact text, but one is in the modern. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're reading the no fear side. Okay.
Sir, I make my living using an app. I stick to my work. I don't meddle in politicians or chase women. I am sure to old shoes where they're in danger. I say the noblest man who ever walked on leather and walked with my handiwork.
So what does he do?
He makes shoes for the souls.
Yeah. Stick shoes. All right, Flavius.
But why are you in my shop today? Why are you leading these men through the shoes?
Well, to wear out their shoes and give myself more work. Seriously, though, we took the day off to see Caesar, sir, and celebrate his triumph.
Why would you celebrate it? What victory does he bring home? What foreign lands has he conquered and captive foreigners chained to his chariot wheel? You blockheads, you unfeeling men, you hard hearts, you cruel men of Rome. Didn't you know Pompey? Many times you climbed up upon the walls and battlements, towers and windows, even chimney tops, while your babies in your arms, and sat there patiently all day waiting to see great Pompey ride through the streets of Rome. And when you caught a glimpse of his chariot, didn't you shout so loud that the river Tiber shook as it echoed? As now you put on your best clothes, and now you take a holiday.
Okay, so how are they feeling, the government officials?
They mad.
Real mad. Okay, keep going, Marlis.
And do you now strew flowers in his way that come in triumph over Pompey?
I know it's confusing because we're used to going left to right. Yep.
And now you toss flowers in the path of Caesar, who comes in triumph over Pompey's defeated sons. Go home, run to your houses, fall on your knees, and pray to the gods to spare you the pain that you deserve for such ingratitude.
Okay, so if he's telling them to go home and fall on their knees and pray to the gods, he's saying that they committed a what? Like a crime. Did they commit a crime?
No.
No. So he's connecting what to a crime? To celebrate who? Oh. So you can tell right now the government officials, how do they feel about Caesar?
They don't like it.
They hate him. They don't like him. All right. So Flavius has some really important lines now. Pay attention to what Flavius says as we finish up this scene. Go ahead, Flavius.
Go, good countryman. And to make up for having done wrong, gather up all the poor men like yourselves, lead them to the timber, and weep into the river until it overflows its banks.
So basically, he told them to do what? Cry until they die. They drown. You see that? He's telling them to go to the river and drown. Yeah. He called them. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Keep going, Flavius. They leave.
Where?
Well, that.
Oh, well, that ought to move and even the most big-headed of them. There they go, feeling so guilty that they're tongue-tied. They don't have a thing to say. You go down toward the Capitol, and I'll go this way, undress the statues if they decorated in honor of Caesar. Can we do that?
That's Marlis.
Can we do that? You know it's the feast of Lupercal.
Okay, pay close attention to what Flavius says now.
It doesn't matter. Make sure that none of the statues are decorated in tribute to Caesar. I'll walk saying, wherever the crowds are thick, if we take away Caesar support, he'll have to come back down to earth. Otherwise, he'll fly too high and keep the rest of us in a state of fear and obedience.
Ah, nice job. Can we get some snaps for our volunteers? That was awesome. And Brandon had awesome voices. Thank you.
Let me say one thing too. We're gonna come across some difficult words in this.
Yeah.
People who are volunteering to read out loud deserve a lot of praise and respect. I heard a couple snickers on some mispronounced words. If we hear that, it will be automatic demerit.
Yeah.
And that's completely unacceptable. Because we're trying to create an environment where people feel free to read and do voices and really get into this. And if we start knocking each other for mispronouncing a word or two, it's gonna just crush that. So let's just have that be really clear right from the start.
Yeah, and keep in mind, like, you're by default gonna mispronounce words. Because when was this written? Back hundreds of years ago. I mean, there are words that we don't use anymore. So you're gonna come across words where you're like, what? So we definitely want to make sure we're supportive of that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on. Go ahead. We're gonna move on to reading number 2, modern text. This time you can't say they were angry. This time you should have found out another way they felt. I was cluing you in on some lines. So think about that. You can't say they were angry. So how else do you think they felt? Pay attention to Flavius for that. All right, you have 1 minute to turn and talk about your evidence with your neighbor, and then you're going to be writing this on your own. Go ahead. What was that? Is there a word you can use that? Does it have the same meaning as angry? I think so. Yeah, but it's not the same thing, right? Yeah, you're not getting in trouble for that word, but you mentioned this about seasons, right? How do they feel about seasons? Yeah. Yes. So what do you think they must feel if they don't want him to get praised? There you go. You already gave me your answer.
She stole my word.
What did you say?
I said jealous.
Oh, all right. Whoa, but you gotta have evidence to back it up. So get your evidence to back it up.
I changed my mind.
It was a good idea. How'd you know they were jealous? Because what was Pompey gonna do? He was gonna guarantee that Caesar would not become blood. Right? But who ended up winning? Okay, so make sure you get some good evidence. Okay, go back to your text. All right, guys. You had time to talk to your neighbors. Now you have 4 minutes to write down your response. All right, you have 4 minutes on your own to write down your response. No. Give me some part. What were you thinking? What shows the difference? Okay, so maybe go up to there. Yeah. And give me the page. Yeah. Yep. Thanks, you guys. What are you trying to support?
About what
Okay, I thought what better line is
saying
So who feels all
talk about how seasons.
I thought the other way.
What are they jealous of?
between the government and the citizens?
And what about?
I think the government.
Yeah. So I guess that makes sense, right? Why would they want this way?
Well, I don't know what kind of
then did it change or was it
Good
the
question,
same?
Alan, did you ever answer?
The census work? The cobbler?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch you.
Yeah. So what does that show you about how they care? Do they care a whole lot or maybe not very much or not? Not a whole lot.
He did.
You didn't say that. Alright, so move on to the census. Okay, what do we learn about the census?
They're upset.
They want to obey Caesar? Yes. How do you know they feel slow? Yep, okay. Exactly, that's perfect. So can you find a line that proves that? And was it from the commoners that said that, or was it from the other guys? Yeah, so look up the other guys in our text here.
All we know so far is that the citizens are happy.
Alright, we got 1 minute, we gotta start closing down.
That's a good question.
I can make it sure today. We're gonna do that on Friday. They're gonna do a reminder if it's not finished. Alright, F1 and I are gonna do a quick check off of you getting done the second one, and then you're gonna put it in your binder once you've got it checked off. But please take a look. This needs to go in our reading section so we don't lose it. JC as in Julius Caesar 1.1, 1.2. I'm gonna do a quick check. And then you're gonna put it in your binder. Check. Thank you. You guys, thanks, my dear. Oh yeah, that's great. All right, put that in your binder. Clean up the readings. We have JC in the house, by the way. Dara Collins. JC. Oh, I have your folder on my desk. Let's hang it. Like right in front. Okay. All right, put that in the reading section. Ooh, my bell's in the ring. All right, so we can get out of here on time. I don't want to hold you too long. Hopefully the bell's in the ring here. I need you to pass up binders and organize the books. Once your space is clear, I will dismiss you. You guys are good? You are good? You guys are good? Thank you. Come back to life. Thank you for helping her. You can organize that. Thank
Great
you.
reading. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. All right, you guys are good? You're gonna probably make sure to wait till I dismiss you. You guys are good?
I hate when
I
they
think
record.
you guys are good. You ain't up.
I just like acting and dancing and singing, like the arts of
Oh, yeah?
it. That's what I like.
That's awesome. Wonderful. You're doing a great job.
Well, why you doing it, right?
You said it.
Yeah.
Like transform the agents station gallery. That scene where Optimus say, "I have no soul." This is my
That was great stuff, man. I love it. Keep